Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Crabby Morning. I'm your host today, Liam, with
Dylan.
Okay, John.
And Kayla.
Today we'll be talking about cryptids in the paranormal for our Spooktober series of this
What
month.
does cryptids mean?
Well, basically it means monsters like Bigfoot, Yeti, Loch Ness Monster, the Chupacabra.
Cryptic means mysterious. Does cryptic mean dids mean mysterious?
Yes, it means mysterious creatures.
So mysterious. I would like to talk about the Loch Ness Monster first.
Do you vibe with that one more, John?
Yeah, well, have you seen the movie The Water Horse?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that based off of that?
And in The Water Horse, they have this scene where they're like setting up for this picture of that famous Loch Ness Monster that's floating in the water. And everyone thought it was so real. And
I didn't think
it was
real.
part of the scene. And they were setting it up, and then the actual Loch Ness Monster comes out before then. The Water Horse is just a movie, but it does bring a lot of imagination. And I'm wondering if these cryptids are actually real or people's desperation for magic to exist. What do you think?
I think it's a cool concept if they were.
Concept.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, like, I feel like there would be evidence of something like that if, especially with the modern technology that we have now. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a little imagination about, like, you know, what if something was over in Loch Ness? I mean, you never know. I mean, it's kind of more of something for fun more than, like, actually taking it seriously, I feel like.
Yeah.
I agree to that with an extent because when I was a kid, I had watched a show called Finding Bigfoot, and
They never found Bigfoot.
I believe it went on for 10 seasons, and they never found him.
Yep.
They never found Bigfoot.
Yeah, because Bigfoot's not going to show up
Well,
if
John,
you're
10
looking for
seasons?
him.
But, like,
Magic comes to those who see it every day.
every single season had, like, 10 or so instances where they were like, is that a Bigfoot? And they just running through the bushes.
And they just trip and fall. They're like, oh, I almost got him.
It's like the Ghost Adventures equivalent of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I was scared of the Ghost Adventure. Well, not the Ghost Adventures. The ones with the demons that showed up and then they were clawing at people's chests while they were sleeping with the cameras. And then they woke up the next morning with claw marks on themselves. And I slept with blankets on my entire body for the rest of my childhood because I was scared something was going to claw at my chest. And whenever I wanted to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and it was dark, I would just hold it.
Oh, so
I did not pee my pants, but I did not sleep.
so would you say that influenced you
Negatively?
in any way, positive or negative?
I would say negatively, but I'm a stronger man because of it now. And now I don't know. Do you think that a lot of these things are... I guess the biggest problem with cryptids is that there's so many people making up stuff that it's like obviously made up that I don't even know. You guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Like that whole mermaid thing, and somebody put together a fake mermaid and was showing it out to the public and selling it around freak shows, and it was actually just a monkey skeleton attached to a fish. And people were paying like thousands of dollars. And same with this giant. They found a giant. This guy got poor, and so he advertised everyone that he had found this giant, and he ordered this thing to make a skeleton, like a manufactured skeleton from a company very far away, and like wanted to keep his name hidden from them and like mention this so that he could sell it off this like giant skeleton for like freak shows and stuff for people to pay like $50 to go look at this skeleton of this supposed giant that was like 12 feet tall and discovered very far away.
Businessman doing business things.
Yeah. And it turned out he just made up the whole thing. He just made it all to this whole giant, and people came over from all over just to be like, oh, I want to see this giant, please, please. And it was fake.
There was a town somewhere that I heard about. I forgot what the creature was, but there was a guy who made up that there was like this small creature that he found. I think it was like similar to a hedgehog, if I remember
The
correctly.
chupacabra.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But it was so popular that it actually was what put that town on the map. But again, I don't remember what the town was named or what the creature was, but I heard that somewhere that happened.
Kayla, out of all mythical creatures, what do you think is the most likely to exist? Like dragons, mermaids, unicorns, giants, all that stuff.
Treasure trolls.
Treasure trolls?
Yes.
What are treasure trolls?
Ever seen the movie Trolls?
Yes.
Those are treasure trolls.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. You know what?
little tiny creatures that live.
The
That
sing-
steal your socks, yeah.
Oh, what are
That's why my socks
I
go
thought you were
missing.
talking about the singing ones.
Yeah, but, trolls steal your socks.
I
The
thought you were
left ones.
talking about Dobby from
I
Harry
thought you were
Potter.
talking about Poppy and Branch from Trolls, the movie.
We're
That
all talking about different things.
I would say mermaids. I know that mermaids. Okay,
But they're not how we imagine them, probably.
I don't know, bro. Probably not.
What if they had like a fish top and like human legs?
No, but there's so many. There's so many like different civilizations, like ancient civilizations that like had mermaids in their stories.
Yeah.
It seems so mysterious to me, and also the fact that like ocean is very unexplored. Oh, all this adds to the mysteriousness of the cryptids.
I was just about to say that, John. I was going to say probably anything that has to do with like the ocean, any like mystical creatures.
So Loch Ness Monster would be in the lake.
Yeah.
The bloop fish?
The blobfish?
Blob? No, bloop.
Bloop.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about.
What is
Yes.
that?
Bloopfish.
I'll let you explain it, Kayla.
Apparently, a few years ago, there was this sound caught on sonar these marine biologists were looking for. And they called it the bloop fish or creature because the noise that it made was like a bloop sound.
Oh, was it like rapping in Morse code?
No, I don't really know like the full details of
Okay.
it, but they never found it, whatever it was. So they just called it the mystery of the bloop fish. You can look it up on YouTube. Something should pop up.
I saw a video of a submarine, and they were like filming this like mysterious like underwater creature. It was like neon. It was glowing and stuff. They're trying to like figure out what it was. It like it looked like a wavy piece of like paper. It's like glowing and stuff.
They did discover recently like a giant squid.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Like it was like the biggest squid ever recorded, if I remember correctly. And that was also from a submarine.
Yeah.
I'm going to. So, you guys have all seen like videos of like various mythical things happening, like ghosts,
Yep.
ghosts, people like hunting ghosts in like abandoned hospital, and they like
Yeah.
hear a noise.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of like a girl in the forest who was flying, and then they look at the camera, and then her mom and her grab each other and run away. Like all this stuff from like 2010-ish
Oh, okay.
that I would look up when I was in middle school. What do you think about those? Do you think they're all fabricated, or do you think that there's some of them that might be true?
Look, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I think a good majority of those videos were fabricated. But in a way, those videos kind of also made our childhood as well, because that's when that whole mythos of Slender Man was in its
Slender
height.
Man.
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
Now it's involved into Siren Head.
Yeah.
Siren Head, and there's this train called I forget what it's
Train
called.
Head.
No, it's like
Pyramid Head ripoff.
there's like a train that's just a mouth,
Oh,
and it like rides through the train stations eating people.
I think they made a horror game on that.
Yeah, one of my kids at work really likes them and thinks they're. I don't know if he wants to be there. Like he's scared of them, but he like
Wants to be there.
admires them at the same time, and I'm not really sure what's going on.
It's probably a FNAF thing.
Yeah.
He is also a FNAF boy.
Okay, that I can see that.
They're like, oh, cute.
I have a question for y'all. Have you had a paranormal experience happen to you or anyone that you know?
I have actually.
Oh.
I've had one paranormal experience.
Do tell.
I'd like to hear this.
So, I was dating this girl in high school, and she invited me to go with her family to a beach house. And apparently she did not tell me this until we were driving up to it. Apparently the beach house is haunted.
Oh, fun.
Because they told me that one time one of their family members went into the kitchen and they saw a little girl in older clothing.
Yeah.
And she disappeared in front of them. Again, I don't know how true that might be, but I mean, that's what she said.
Interesting.
Anyway, there were 2 floors.
Okay.
So there was the first floor that you would go into, where it had the living room, the kitchen,
Okay.
most of the guest rooms. I was put on the second floor, which wasn't even really a second floor. It was like an attic.
Oh.
So I was sharing the room with her 2 little brothers, and we all had our own beds in the corners. My bed was right in front of the stairwell, where
Neat. My favorite.
they told me that apparently at night sometimes you can hear footsteps going up and down the stairs. And I was right in front of it. And thankfully nothing happened with that.
You should have traded places with one of the kids.
Yeah. In the morning, I was chilling on my bed. I woke up. I put my hat on, and I was on my phone for a little bit before I went downstairs to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, something bops me on the head, not hard, but enough to
tap.
Yeah, a little tap. And I was I look up and there's nothing over me. It was completely just the ceiling. The wooden ceiling was over me. And I got confused and I was like, what just hit me in the head?
That's strange.
It was the Lord Jesus Christ.
Get out of that house right now.
He's like, oh no, you shouldn't be here anymore. John?
I don't have any ghost stories.
I do.
Okay.
I have a story. So it was my sister, a friend of mine, and my stepsister. We were all in my room. We had an Ouija board.
Oh my god.
Luigi board?
Not a
The Luigi board?
The Luigi board? Okay. So we started using it and we're asking this ghost some questions. And at first, nothing happened. And then you know how you're like, oh, okay, this is dumb. And then it starts moving, and then you're questioning everyone around you. You're like, are you moving it? Are you moving it? Well, anyways, we're getting a little antsy. And so we're asking questions. And then all of a sudden, we're like, all right, we're done. Goodbye. And then we're done. My friend goes home. Everyone goes home. They're all to bed. We happen to do it in my room, of course. And I'm sleeping. And all of a sudden, I get yanked out of my bed, by my right leg. And I'm half off my bed. I'm looking around and panicking. There's nothing there. I was like, oh well. And I just go back to sleep. And it kept happening for a few weeks. And every time I just go back to sleep. So I think if there was a ghost, it probably just got pissed off by me and was just
what are you supposed to do? Fight it?
I mean, I would probably fight it.
Well, no, you couldn't.
How do you fight a ghost?
Just start swinging. You might hit it eventually.
Liam, don't you know ghosts have impermeable ability?
I can still hit it.
No, you cannot.
How do you know this, John?
It goes through the middle of them and out the other side.
Where do you get this research from?
Movies.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Kayla?
I don't really have any paranormal activities.
Me neither. So, I'm going to say, Dylan has prepared a game for us, but before we move on, do you believe in ghosts or no?
No. I don't.
What the heck pulled you onto your bed?
I
dummy?
don't know.
What do you
I don't know, but I'm gonna say no
Because
because that's what gives them power.
Oh my god.
It was the wind that pulled you out.
Yeah,
of bed.
it must have been the wind.
Okay. Dylan?
So, I am very skeptical.
It's a yes or no question. Commit.
I'm going to say it like this. So
Yes.
I would never use a Ouija board, and I would never go to somewhere where
Yes.
I knew that was definitely haunted. I'm playing it safe. That is my answer.
So yes,
yes.
he says no, but he knows slightly.
It's a yes. It's a
in-
yes/no answer.
All right,
Yes.
Kayla,
No.
I'm gonna say yes, but like Dylan, I'm gonna say yes, but I don't want to. That is not an invitation to haunt me. Yes, I'm not saying that. Or wait, no, they're gonna haunt whoever says it no. So sorry, Liam.
It's all right. I'll just keep doing what I've been doing. Just
Okay,
sit back.
Liam, you need to just be nice.
I have been. I've just been minding my own business, and they're just bothering
You
me.
didn't ask how his day was.
I did. That was the
You had
first
a
question
hard
I
day
asked.
at work.
Hey, working in the underworld, yeah? It must be rough.
Okay, Dylan, you've prepared a game for us today.
All right. So the game that I've prepared for all of you today is called the Ghost Game.
Ah!
So, for this, each Crabby Morning member will discuss the following scenario. You're locked in an abandoned asylum with a ghost until morning. You can only bring 3 items with you. What are the items, and how would you use them to survive the night?
I'll go first. Oh wait, Liam goes first.
I would say I would bring cheesecake.
Oh my god.
What?
A Lord of the Rings trilogy set, and my PlayStation.
Alright. I would say my phone, a flashlight, because the flashlight's all. You gotta have 2, because there's no way. The flashlight's always gonna run out.
Oh,
That would-
I was about to say, like, hey, that's a good point.
And some fruit snacks, because I like fruit snacks.
You just wanted your phone.
How would I survive the night?
Like, John would just be walking around the asylum just playing Pokemon.
Ghastly.
He'd be asking the ghosts if they can trade.
Yeah, survive. I would say this in any monster situation. If there was a thing where there was like monsters attacking me and I was in a clear power struggle, I'd probably just die.
You wouldn't want to try to fight back? You just accept your fate?
Yeah, I would just die.
What if you survive the night, you get $1 billion?
Okay, Squid Game. Yeah, I would just die.
You just die?
That's
Yeah, $1 billion is not worth it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if I wasn't fighting anyone that was alive, then yeah.
Well, you aren't. They're not alive.
Okay, well then I would try to survive if it was $1 billion. The problem with Squid Game was that I wouldn't want to put anyone else into the death.
Yeah.
Kayla,
Kayla,
you got any
3
ideas?
items.
Or just 1 item if you just want to bring less.
I would bring a Subway sandwich,
A blankie.
A Subway sandwich?
a blanket, and a pillow.
To share with the ghosts.
No, just fall asleep. That's
It's
smart.
just sleeper through it.
Yeah, that's smart.
It sounds to me like it'd be like a hide and seek game. So basically, you just gotta just hope. for
Liam,
your-
why are you creating an extra scenario? Who says the? Who says
You gotta
the-
survive until morning. It's hide and seek.
Well, how about this? Y'all can come up with it with whatever scenario, whatever scenarios with the ghost you want, and then see how each of us would fare within
Okay,
those
I would
situations.
just not be mad. I wouldn't run away from the ghost.
That's what the cheesecake is for. I'd share it with the ghost.
Liam, the
And if
ghost
that doesn't
cannot,
work, I'm dead. It doesn't
Ghosts
matter.
cannot consume human food. They can only consume
It's the
ghost
thought that
food.
counts.
Yeah.
I would kill the cheesecake, then it could eat
I
it.
don't like
You
your
would kill the
answer,
cheesecake?
and I think
Yes.
that it's not good. I don't like the fact that you're bringing cheesecake because it's
You're gonna bring fruit snacks. I don't like that.
fruit snacks have preservatives, and cheesecake is gonna get melty.
It's only for like a night.
Yeah, cheesecake gets melty when you leave it out.
It could be cold out. It could be hot.
Oh my gosh, Dylan, what do you bring?
I would bring track shoes.
Oh my.
Track shoes, my phone, and night vision goggles. So I'm gonna put.
So,
wait.
Okay.
My plan.
okay, all right. Tell us your plan.
I'm gonna put my track shoes on, right? I'm gonna.
Okay, tell us
I'm
your,
gonna
tell us your
start-
plan.
I'm gonna figure out like the vicinity of the asylum, and I'm gonna start walking laps
Yep.
around it as I can. And I'm gonna have my phone for a second source of light, but I'm gonna keep the goggles on so I can run. And if the ghost finds me in the circle, I can just keep going that same way until the ghost loses me again.
Okay, Kayla, after hearing all 4 of our things, who do you think would survive?
Kayla.
Probably me.
Dylan, ghosts
What?
have unlimited speed. What are you going to do with your track shoes?
Well, I.
Don't worry.
It's the thought that counts.
You guys have the thought that counts. I would say Liam's determination would survive this, but Dylan, your track shoes make me laugh. I can't. What a waste of one of the 3 items.
What?
The track
No,
shoes.
you need you need good shoes if you want to run from a ghost.
You gotta have good.
You're not
ankle
running
support.
You can't run away
You
from a
can't
ghost
run
in
away
Crocs.
from a ghost in anything.
Well, you know what? The ghost.
It's got no clip on it. It's gonna face through the walls.
No, the ghost can't outrun me. I'm too fast.
You're just gonna tire yourself out.
Oh my god. Dylan, I think that's enough. Foolery.
And
You know,
if the ghost gets in my way, I'll just go the other way.
It's just-
That fixes,
Dylan-
fixes the problem immediately.
Dylan, what's the question of the day?
The question of the day will be: do you believe that ghosts can exist? And what is the most intriguing cryptid that you have read about in folklore? Thank you guys so much. As always, like and subscribe, and
Have a crap morning.